Let me start with a couple of stats. Less than 5% of co-founders out there, VC-backed, are couples. Let me tell you one more. 75% of the companies that fail, the most common reason is founder dispute. With that, my name is Vidit Agrawal, and I'll tell you how is it working with my spouse. Let me start with a story first. It's April 2020. It's the middle of COVID. Me and my wife, Martina, are sitting in our balcony discussing life. We're talking about everything. We're talking about what we want to do, the YOLO moment in life. And we felt that we were unfulfilled in a few things. Both of us wanted to start a company. Both of us wanted to be founders, wanted to be entrepreneurs, and we had never done that. This was the time. So we started chatting, and we were like, let's start a company together. Fine. There's nobody around, so we'll do it together. That's how we started. Now, we went to a lot of different couple co-founders, and we chatted with them. And then we decided to have some deep discussions. And today, I'm going to walk you through all that we discussed. The first, and probably that comes to your mind as well, is financials. One of us had to take an 80% salary cut. The other one had to take 60%. Life was never going to be easy. Are we even ready for something like this? No more nice Singapore Airlines flights, no more hotels, holidays are gone. There's going to be huge, huge change in life. Are we prepared for that? What about our date nights? Are they still going to happen? So we sat down, we realized that we don't want to be sitting on a Friday night telling ourselves we've made so many compromises in life because of this company, right? So we decided to set aside a budget, and we called it lifestyle budget. It was for 3 years, and we will make no changes in our life. We are at 3-year mark, by the way. The second thing we started discussing was values. Why are we doing this? We are doing this because both of us want to be entrepreneurs. Both of us want to start our companies. We are very excited about it. That was easy. But who are we doing this for? During my time at Uber and Caro, I had met countless drivers, car mechanics, who would make about $250 a month. They would be barely making their ends meet. They would be stuck with loan sharks. Very challenging life. For Martina, she was credit scoring the unbanked customers. She was in factories talking to workers. And a common thing she was told was, I was born poor, I will die poor. These are the people we wanted to solve it for. Now, we talked about commitment. How long can we do this? One of us said, I'm ready to commit 5 years, and the other said, I'm ready to commit for long. We told ourselves it's not a hop in, hop out. It's not a job that I don't like my boss and I quit. It is a commitment. There'll be people. We'll have to pay salaries. There are investors. We have to mentally commit. And that is what we agreed upon. Next was skill sets. I'm the sales guy. I do BD. I stand in front of you, tell our story. Martina is the spine of the company. She runs product. She runs engineering. She runs operations. That is how we balance each other, right? And we also talked about decision making. Marriage and work, there will be conflicts. So we said, whenever we have a conflict, whichever department whoever owns will have the veto right. I can tell you, only one person has used the veto right once in 3 years. So it's not been that bad. Last, we talked about trust. Do we trust each other? We are couples. We've been together for 9 years. We've been married for 1 year. Do we trust each other to be co-founders? We told ourselves we've been happy for each other. We've seen each other in good times, bad times, worse times. We've celebrated each other's success. We can do this. So we said, let's do this. And we started GajiGesa. Now, it's been 3 years. It's been a roller coaster life. I can tell you it's not been easy. And April 2020, Vidit and Martina thought they had figured out everything. But clearly, they were wrong. There's so much we didn't talk about. Let me tell you. I think, one, you've already been thinking about, what about work-life balance? Doesn't work. We spoke to a lot of couples. We've seen couples who are extremes. One, who book their time, have calendar blocks, spend time with families, generally the ones with kids. And the other ones are the ones where there is work and there is life, but there is no boundaries between them. Everything is work. And unfortunately, we are more of the latter. Our vacations have become vocations. Our date nights have become product discussion sessions. We've really struggled to keep the boundaries. The only boundary I've been able to maintain is Saturday nights. I don't work on Saturday nights. That's it. Next up, and it's not only for us, it's for any co-founders. Communication is so important. Often we work on the same table, we live in the same house, but we never communicate. Short-term communication, sitting down every week, once a week, calendar blocked, we talk about work, only work. In that 1 hour, we are co-founders, and it's very important to have that communication. Also, long-term communication. Right? What do we want to achieve out of this? It's been 3 years. Am I still aligned with the company vision? Is it going along the way I wanted it to be? Am I self-fulfilled? Am I enjoying this? Am I learning? All these questions we ask each other. In January, I was sitting with Martina, and she's like, AI is the hot thing. I really want to learn it. It's super exciting. She started learning. She built a team. And then we implemented AI, and today all our support, all those thousands of tickets are done on AI. Not only that, we've had some cost savings as well, so we're very proud of that. Along with communication, I wake up with the same person, I work with the same person the whole day, and I go to bed with that same person. We need our space in life, and it's more than ever. So we figured out a balance where Martina loves her exercise, her mindful thinking, her longevity research, and she does that, and I never disturb. And for me, I'm a simple guy. I need a pint of beer with my buddies on Saturdays, and I'm good. But we've made sure that we've maintained those boundaries in our life and in our marriage. And lastly, respect. Respect as a co-founder, respect as a spouse. I don't want to make decisions because I respect my wife, but I may not agree with my co-founder. At the same time, I don't want to make her feel that her voice is not heard, and therefore that would lead to disagreement, dissatisfaction, and anger. So we've made sure that each time we have a conversation, we ask ourselves, what role are we playing here? Are you talking as a co-founder, or are you talking as a spouse? Again, something we're not good at, but we are trying to find the right balance. Like I said, it's been 3 years, 3 crazy years. We've seen the ups of fundraise, where in 2020 it was very easy to raise, but very tough to hire. And now we are seeing 2023, where fundraise is really tough. Life is not easy. We are told to grow, we are told to reduce burn, and we are told to make it happen. But 2 things that haven't really changed for me is every day I love and adore my wife, and every day I respect and I'm in awe in the skill sets of my co-founder. Thank you.